Now, today I'm going to ask you again. I know I've asked you before. This is going to action time. So tell me in few words what life's lessons you have or what life has taught you.
Oh my God, life has taught me a lot, like a lot.
Where's the yogurt?
In everything I give God the grace, but
Can you tell me what life has taught you?
life has taught me to be focused, and also life has taught me that whatever you didn't do in your youthful age, sometime when you start growing up, maybe in your 40s, 50s, although they say life begins at 40, but sometimes I look at it, there is just a normal statement, but it's better you start your life early, know God early, act right early, because life has taught me a lot. And also, sometimes don't bite the finger that fed you. And sometimes don't do things that you wouldn't want people to do to you. Life has taught me that. So right now I'm being very, very careful now that I'm in my 40s.
Are you 40 or 50?
I'm in my 40s.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The way I'm seeing white beard on your head, are you sure?
That's why I love white beard. I pray every time, let me have white all over my beard.
Okay.
It makes me look more, I'm handsome. So it makes me look more.
5 boy, no pimples. Okay, so I'm listening to your story. What has life taught you?
Like I said, life have taught me a lot. Learn to be truthful. That's what life has taught me, because all the time that I've lied, I've done things that
You're admitting on camera that you used to tell lies.
Yes. All the time I've done things that's very wrong, a lot of things that is not according to the will of God, maybe to my spouse, it really came back so hard. It's just like a story of Saul to Paul. It was everything, people in Africa, like my people, they used to say, when you point 5 fingers at someone, one is coming back to you. It happened to me. So life has taught me a lot. Like, if I could change the hand of time, I don't think I will make those mistakes. So life has taught me to be focused and just do the right thing.
So out of your lessons, what will you teach your children? How many kids do you have?
I got 2.
Are you sure you don't have another hidden child
Oh
somewhere?
my God.
The way I'm seeing your eyes, like you have hidden.
It's just my
No.
my Jew. My son's name is J-I-L. Jesus is Lord. That is Jill Dominion John Jr. That's my son. And I have my beautiful, the one that looks exactly like me. Not my son that looks like the mom. They have the same big eyeballs. I'm talking about my slim, beautiful Shekinah Opemikbo John.
So what lessons will you tell your son?
To be focused, to act right, to follow the promises. When you are growing up and you get married, say, oh, I'm going to stay faithful and do the right thing. So stay focused, stay faithful to your spouse, do the right thing at the right time, so that when you start having children, that act of good things will continue from your generation to generation. So I'm telling you, my son,
Is your son listening now?
He's listening, he's here. Okay. Do the right thing at the right time. Don't do everything according to the will of God. Not because of human, but according to the will of God. Because Jesus Christ is coming soon.
So what will you say to your daughter?
I'm saying to my daughter that she should be focused. Nothing should distract her. If you are focused as a woman, you will do the right thing. God will give you a better spouse, a better husband, that the both of you will grow in love and have the best kids anyone will wish for. I know my grandchildren are going to be great. But I'm telling you right now, just be focused.
Is your daughter listening?
She's listening.
Okay. So now, if you have the power or the opportunity to turn back the hands of time, what would be the things you want to change? You wish you never did. You never, like, what will you change, or what will you reverse?
Never cheat on my wife.
Did you cheat?
I did.
Ah!
Never
Are you sure we're going to pass this
lie to my wife. Like lie.
Are you sure we're
I know what that did to me, you know. I will never like. I would just, you know, my first, I promise God is hearing, my first 7 years, I was good. I was like, but wealth and every other thing came over my head. I started acting, feeling, the money is there, everything is there. Let me have fun, you know, pretending, lying, doing something, manipulating her, trying to make her, you know, so a lot of things went wrong. But if I could change the hand of God, I promise, I know myself, I'm a calm person, I wouldn't want that to repeat.
So between you and your wife, who is a better person? Who do you think is a better person? You want to think?
No, if I want to tell you the truth, my wife actually, she's not someone bad, but don't push her. Like when you push her, she'll do and do and do, you know. So she's not someone bad. When we started, I don't open my mouth to say things before it's been done. She was very loyal and very. It's not because she's here or the kids are here. That was what was happening. But
so
like I say, sin.
If you have your grandchildren, what will you say to your grandchildren when your grandchildren come?
I'll tell my grandchildren.
What will you say to your son and your daughter's spouses, their husband and their own wife? What will you say to them? For instance, your son brings the wife. What advice will you give your son's wife?
I'll tell my wife. My son's wife.
That's not your wife. I hope you're not thinking of going to
my son's wife. Love your husband genuinely. Respect and obey your husband genuinely.
Did your wife obey you like that?
Do not cheat on your wife or your husband. But most importantly, make your house a godly home. A godly home. Because a woman that knows God has the most beautiful, perfect home.
Okay, what will you tell your son to do to the wife?
I'll tell my son to do the same. Provide for your wife. Love your wife. Don't make her feel inferior.
Do you want your son to be a sole provider to the wife? That's in be the one providing everything for
100%. 100%. We are Africans. We are not from every other places. That we are Africans. We always provide.
The man to provide for the woman.
Yes.
So what will you say to your daughter to do to the husband?
To respect the husband. Make sure his meal, his food is well cooked the way your mommy taught you. Do the right thing at the right time.
What warning will you give the man?
Well,
what will you say to the man?
I'll tell him to love my daughter. He should never in his life lay a finger on my daughter. That's the only one that will make me go to an extent. You should love her, provide for her.
Okay, so you tell him to also provide for her?
Yes.
100%.
100%. That's his responsibility.
Okay. So if you're going to talk to people in general now, based on your experience, what advice will you give to the world? Because the whole world will be seeing this video. What will you have?
Never. When you get married, that promise you made from the altar, don't be carried away. Don't. Because like I say, it's not everything that you say is the devil, is the devil. Anything you do as human is something you have planned to do. So don't cheat on your wife. Husband, don't cheat on your wife. Wife, don't cheat on your husband. Follow the Bible principle. Do not lie to your wife. Do not do anything that tomorrow you regret it. Because sometimes there are some people who just want to walk away. Oh, I've done this to my wife and she's not happy. Let me just go. But there's some of us who love that thing, but one thing or the other, we did things that. So just be yourself. Love Christ the more. Make your house a holy house, and you will enjoy it. You will not look for what you have had before. Some of us are looking for what we had before, and it's still, so just be yourself.
So at this stage of your life, will you say you are happy or you are still expectant of what God will do?
I'm still expectant of what God will do, because right now I'm on the edge.
You're on the edge.
Yes,
but you're looking so happy. Your gray hair even changed black. How can you be on the
I'm on the edge because there's some things I want God to change, and which I'm still trusting God for.
All right.
That's what I say.
Thank you so much for your time. We pray that God answers your prayer, and we pray that people will watch this video and learn from your life's lesson. Tell them bye and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and
Goodbye.
God bless you.
Thank you.